Hey guys, Josh here, welcome back to the channel. So today is Sunday, I have a Carboot haul. I spent £5 doing fill a bag, which is where you ram any old thing in a bag for life from about 20 boxes and you pay £3. On average, the items today have cost me 18 pence, and I then did kind of a filler box. I think it was a house clearance kind of box guy. I put a few things in my bag and said how much. He said, well, look, I want it gone. If you take that box, and the stuff in your bag, pay me. I said 3, and then he haggled me down to 2. I don't know why they do that, but I paid him 2 and went off my merry way. A lot of it was junk, and I obviously think it's cheaper for him to get it gone cheap, so he doesn't have to pay to throw it away, if that makes sense. Not a problem, I'll just put it in the bin on Wednesday, and it'll go off to the bin, the garbage. But yeah, let's start with what I've got. I'm going to mix and match things up. I'll do my best to remember to say whether it was fill a bag or fill a box, but they both cost me about 18 pence. So if I forget, just know that every item here costs about 18p. So let's start with some German Steins, mini German Steins. I think these are still collectible. I'm not too sure. I just need to look them up. So we've got this red one here, which says this, which I'm not too sure what that translates to. And then the other one was simply that, okay? Those two. We've then got, so fill a box. Fill a box, a Carlton Hotel, kind of like nail care kit. Some Bavarian, I think it's Bavarian. If not, it's a country that starts with a B. I'll put it here. I think it's called Drip Glaze. It's a nice blue colour. These are 2 ashtrays. They go for about £7. We've got a common prayer book, but it's from 1923. It's almost 100 years old, which is mad to think about. I cannot read cursive, so if you can read what this says, I think it's Hugh. The first name is Hugh. But if you can read what that says, that'd be amazing. So if anyone knows what that from so-and-so is, that'd be great. I think it's just 2 names and then a date. May 1923. But yeah, really, really lovely little. I presume a prayer book is just just a Bible. But yeah, nice little quality book. It's got to be worth what? At least a £5, I'm hoping. It says Cambridge on it, so that gives me a good indication that it's British, UK made. We have got a Venezuelan tourist piece, little tea light holder. Just thought it was quite sweet. Maybe a £5. We've got this again. I have no idea what this says. I think it's Spanish or Mexican. Lugo. Little pot. The lid isn't great. I think it's a studio pottery piece because it's quite rough on the bottom as well. I'll do a little translation of this and I'll see if it's worth anything. We got a West German coffee mug that's never been used. That's the stamp on the bottom of the coffee mug. Oh, that way. If it says West Germany, I always pick it up. It means it's got some age to it. And there are actually people that collect West German things these days. I got 3 of these etched glasses. I thought they were just really, really sweet. Floral arrangements, sherry, port, that kind of thing. What else do we get? We got a little elephant planter, a little terracotta one that I go for about 5 to 10. We got a retro pumpkin soup dish, really, really heavy, about £7. Again, fill a bag, fill a bag, fill a bag. All this is kind of fill a bag here now. A garlic holder preserve pot. I know the name of who makes this. I cannot think of it at the moment. Very similar to Trima. Very similar to Trima. It's either the sister brand of Trima or one that's sort of in the same area. They looked very similar. A Denby blue mug, about a £5. This is apparently very rare according to Google. 2014 Coca-Cola tumbler flask. Brand new. Can't find any apart from one in America, which is used for 15. I'm going to list it for 25 and we'll see what happens. I might be a bit crazy for 25. I'm not sure. We'll see. I've got 3 old photographs. Oh, that way. No idea on value for these. Maybe 8 or so quid for all 3. Not too sure. We got a filler bag froggy. Soap dish. There's a few little chippy marks on this side, but, you know, not too bad. I got a bundle of media. Nothing really worth showing. There is one thing, which is a PlayStation 1 Lion King. No idea if this is worth anything. I didn't actually know I picked up until I went through the bag. It must have been in between 2 DVDs. But yeah. And also then, in this filler box stuff, there was some old photographs. So this one is REME May 20th, 1976. And I'm not sure what to do with them. I might see if they're worth anything on eBay, or I might see if I can donate them to a gallery or museum. I'm not sure. I think there's some more in here. Bear with. Oh no, this is a sports day. So this is Sports Day, June 8th, 1973, a winning high jump. And this was by the Evening Post, Bristol. Must not be reproduced without permission. Oh. So that's definitely old. And there's also a cutout of the old newspaper there, I think with the same sort of photo. So yeah. I got these in filet bag, and I'm so happy I found them. I have had the... Oh, sorry, they're these. I've had the shoe spacer kind of things with the spring and then the bit on the end. They don't fit in every single shoe, and a lot of shoes they're not really good for, like sandals, for example. These, perfect. They literally fill the bit of the shoe I want. They puff this bit up nicely, and they don't fall out of the back here. They're just sort of a nice looking thing. So yeah, really happy I found that. That'd be really helpful. Filler bag. We got a Kilncraft Staffordshire honeycomb glaze oversized large mug. These are selling on eBay for about £10 at the moment. One was filler bag, one was filler box. 2 studio pieces. This one's a utensil pot. This one's a flower vase or pot. Okay, about £10 for each of them. I have 6 of the old recipe plates. I wasn't going to grab them. I thought I would just look one up on eBay before grabbing, and it went for £5 on its own. So I grabbed all 5 or 6, can't remember exactly how many there are. And I'll list them as a bundle for maybe 25 quid. They have a few little nibbles and stuff here and there, hence why I'm not going for more. But I thought that should be a nice bundle. But again, those plates cost me 18 pence, and I'm just going to sell them for about 20, 25. So that's, again, a really good markup. I thought these were quite good. I'm not sure on the age. Possibly 80s, 90s. I've got 2 of the Bermuda and 1 of the Bahamas. They are old postcards, but in little booklets. So if I open it up, you can see you peel an image off. So, for example, even the front image is a postcard. You just peel it off and you write your stuff in. So yeah, I thought that'd be quite nice, little bundle. I got loads of really old diaries that are much older than me. 1992, 1988. There's a few there, all floral. I might just sell these as like scrapbook kind of stuff. Not too sure really. Another filler box studio pottery piece. Someone wanted £5 for this originally, which is actually quite expensive for a market stall or something. But there's a name. There's a name and a mark. And then I've got this, which I thought was even more interesting. It's a thermostat, temperature gauge kind of thing. Brand new in box. Never been used. So I can see if that's worth something. That was in the filler box again. It was just general stuff like this. Weird old bits of stuff that I had no idea what it was. I just grabbed anything that looked new and in a good condition. Everything else I've kind of thrown away. I've mentioned a few times I do buy the odd side plate, side dish. I needed some more larger plates to complete a little spares bundle, so I've got a nice rectangular 1961 Royal Albert and just a nice patterned circular one, which I can never pronounce the name of because it's always blurry on the back, but that's the stamp. But they're just nice quality, nice colours. I also got some Archipel France restaurant ware, little teacups. I got 6 of them, no saucer sadly. And a Legoland Windsor hat. It needs a good wash, but people do collect these, surprisingly. And I believe, finally, the last thing, let me double check. Yeah, the last thing was this. It's just a marble bud vase, very, very small, worth about £5. So, whilst there's lots and lots of little items here, not a lot of high value. It's generally your bread and butter, between £5 and £10 listing stuff, which isn't bad, it's fine, I don't mind that. So it's really kind of easy for me to list. I know the keywords. I'm not overly fussed on the higher value, higher price kind of things at the minute. I do want to add more eventually. I've noticed, if you look at my shop, you'll notice the quality of the items isn't there as it used to be. I've kind of gone down to the dribs and drabs of my listings now. I've sold all of the really nice cream of the crop stuff. And I'm down to kind of my bread and butter, which is fine. But it doesn't bring in the money like the good stuff does. And we all know the good stuff is the good stuff. So I'm hoping some of these will be a few little gems. This I'm quite interested about. And then there are just some nice things that I just like listing. You know, the pottery I love to list. The studio pottery, the restaurant pottery, the glass, the china. These I quite like. They don't sell amazingly well. I've already got a load over there, but I like them and I grab them. So hopefully that was interesting. Hopefully you kind of kept up with me speeding through it all. But yeah, thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you all very soon.